You may have wondered why your videos lack that cinematic look that you see in all the movies. These movies use lighting in a certain way to enhance their shots. But you can also achieve that aesthetic cinematic shots just by learning the basics of lighting techniques. Whether you're a professional or a novice filmmaker, learning film lighting methods is critical since they may significantly improve the visual aesthetics and emotional impact of your film. You'll be able to apply what you've learned to your projects, and possibly come up with some new ones after you've mastered the fundamentals of cinema lighting and some common techniques used in the industry. So, without further ado, let's jump into some film lighting basics that can greatly improve the look and feel of your videos. You might have this question in your mind. What is cinematic lighting? It's a cinema lighting technique that goes beyond the traditional three-point lighting setup to give the plot more drama, depth, and atmosphere. Lighting methods including bouncing light, filtering light and altering color temperatures are used in cinematic lighting. In simple words, it's not about expensive lighting setups. It's about how you use any lighting setup to enhance your way of telling a story. Lighting is crucial in movies because it establishes a visual ambience, atmosphere, and sense of meaning for the audience. Whether it's dressing a film set or blocking actors, every step of the cinematic process affects the lighting setup, and vice versa. The most important function of lighting in a film is to communicate with the viewer. Dark and shadowy visuals evoke ideas of mystery and foreboding, whereas bright and colorful lighting creates a happy mood. Light adds a variety of features to your set and helps to set the scenario, such as demonstrating the difference between a bright park and a dingy alley. Lighting is also used extensively in character development, and it can quickly explain the difference between hero and villain. When used correctly, simple brightness and shadow can make the spectator care deeply about the actors in a shot. If you portray your subject in bright, brilliant light, the audience will perceive them as good, clean, and positive characters in the story. A shadowy figure might easily be interpreted as sinister and ominous. Genre of the film and lighting are also closely intertwined. Lighting and color palettes define the mood of the film. Different genres in film can be interpreted in endless different ways. However, lighting is one of the most obvious channels through which to present genre in your film. Lighting in ratios is a measurable way to observe the use of lighting in the genre. A low lighting ratio, one which doesn't offer too much shadow where most of the scene is well lit, shows the audience a scene or production is light-hearted, perhaps a comedy or a romance. On the other hand, genres like film noir have made excellent use of high light ratios, where your subject is shot half in bright light, and half in dark shadow. Using light by ratios in this way creates a dramatic image, and gives more depth to your shot. The way you light a set also determines where the eye of the audience is drawn, so it's imperative that your lighting doesn't make the audience miss critical details. All other elements of film production boil down to the contents of a shot, the individual elements which make up the film as a whole. The importance of lighting in film production is that it defines how we see this shot, and this can make a huge difference. On the film set, directors decide on how they want to tell the story, so they share visual inspirations and ideas for cinematic lighting. It's the job of DOP to create a lighting plan from the inputs of the directed. The gaffer designs and executes the cinematographer's lighting plan and oversees the crew that brings the lighting plan to life. In this introductory video, we talked about the basic concept and uses of cinematic lighting techniques. Watch this complete series to gain in-depth knowledge about lighting techniques. See you in lecture number 2.